Hey yo, we're back. This is Sinead O'Connor and the Chieftains. The song is The Foggy Dew. I heard a piece or a section of this song in Conor McGregor's walkout song. Conor McGregor, the famous mixed martial artist. Most people have probably at least heard of him at a minimum, and I know he has done some bad things that have gotten him a lot of bad press, but I think that guy was just born to be a warrior. Even after Dustin Poirier broke his leg in half, or Connor kicked his leg and broke his own leg in half, however that happened, Connor was still like cussing him out and saying crazy stuff to him, like in that state on the ground with his leg like this. Like he's like a savage. Like, y'all know that movie Braveheart? And that the Irishman Stephen, he like comes into the camp, and then they end up, like he ends up joining like the resistance or the army, and he's an Irish guy, and he's just a total savage. That's what I think of when I think of Conor McGregor. But anyway, so I heard this section and I looked it up, and so yeah, this is Sinead O'Connor. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. But I remember her from Nothing Else Compares to You. It was that video on MTV where it's like her like staring at the screen the whole time basically. And I remember she had a shaved head, and back then that was really uncommon, so it really stood out when it was on MTV, and that was a great song too. So I know who she is, and I know she's high level. She's like, sold a ton of records, has a great voice and all that. So I wanted to hear this song, and I was looking it up and going over the lyrics. And I went to the Wikipedia, I think, and this is what it says. So for Foggy Dew is an Irish ballad and of an Irish lament. The song chronicles the Easter Rising of 1916 and encourages Irishmen to fight for the cause of Ireland rather than for the British Empire, as so many young men were doing in World War One. Sorry, my handwriting's terrible. But that makes sense to me now. Why Conor McGregor would use that, like that inspirational, like like the Fighting Irish, the spirit. That makes total sense. So that Wikipedia on that whole event, what was that? It was, let's see, yeah, the Easter Rising of 1916. I highly recommend reading the Wikipedia on that. I believe it was a 6-day conflict where the Irish rose up against the British Empire, right? And it was a lot of casualties and injuries. There was one section at least where there was like really like close fighting, street fighting. Another section where it was like long range gun battles and snipers, and it was just it was crazy. So very intense story. A lot of great information on that Wikipedia. Highly recommend it. But I'm ready, man. I'm ready to hear Sinead. Please tell me I'm saying that right. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. Sinead and the Chieftains, the Foggy Dew. Let's go, man.
Squadrons pass me by. No pipe did hum, no battle drum did sound its loud tattoo.
Dude, I've had goosebumps since she started singing. This is like chilling, and knowing at least a small portion, like the basic history of this event, and then kind of it seems like it's going to unfold before us here. Wow, that's intense, man. Her voice is incredible, and that flute, that doo 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 doo, that was awesome, man.
Tattoo, but the Angelus bells o'er the Liffey swells rang out in the foggy dew. Right proudly high in Dublin town hung they out the flag of war. 'Twas better to die 'neath an Irish sky than at Sublour Sudell bar. And from the plains of Royal Meath strong men came hurrying through, while Britannia's Huns with their long-range guns sailed in through the foggy dew.
Man, this is so good. I've had like goosebumps since the beginning of this. Her voice is absolutely incredible, man. And that flute, like the drums, everything, man. This it's like it's epic, you know. And that, and like I said, it makes more sense to me like why Conor McGregor would do this, you know, because oftentimes I think people associate like a warrior going to battle maybe with like heavy metal music or like some like really hard gangster rap, or I don't know, just something like that. You know, you often see that in combat sports, but it's like when you hear this, it's like more than that. It's like your soul, like your warrior spirit comes out. You know, this is like you're ready to die for like whatever it is that you're doing in that moment. That's crazy, man.
The bravest fell, and the requiem bell rang mournfully and clear, for those who died that Easter tide in the springing of the year, while the world did gaze with deep amaze at those fearless men, but few who bore the fight, that freedom's light might shine through the foggy dew.
Yeah, I'm guessing that this is a movie potentially that was based off of that event. And if excuse me, if you like I said, I would go over the Wikipedia. I feel like I'm able to at least to some degree follow what's happening because of like the story behind it. So yeah, check that out, man. This is it sounds like an epic movie soundtrack. You know, like I was talking about Braveheart, how it has all those great songs with bagpipes and all that. This is like I don't know what else to say. It's just it's good, man.
Back through the glen I rode again, and my heart with grief was sore, for foggy dew.
Man, that was intense. That was a ride. That was an experience. Yeah, that the story behind that. God, that was crazy. Her voice is incredible. It's like it's chilling. It's beautiful, and obviously she's super high level, but there's like it's like chilling. It literally I had like goosebumps basically the whole time in the song. Man, I want to see it live. I want to see her do it live, and now I'm wishing I did that. It had such a specific history that was quite long behind this song, And I saw this video had visuals like I don't know, it looked like guys with guns or something. I don't, I think I might watch it live for the next video. I that was like a great experience. You know what I mean? It was just like, whew. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do next. I got to see her do it live, man. But yeah, I'll see you guys here in a little bit.